full rest.
We are live.
Session number 847.
Or 31.
Take 15. Well, now that we're back, and we realize that we're going out into the desert, and that we're actually going to have to roleplay being thirsty if we don't do anything and we go in circles for a long time. And we find a blue genie.
Oh, God.
Because we're in the sand and desert.
And that terrified institute's genie? That's racist.
It is, totally. And it's been about a year since we've left blue.
I'm sure if I did the math, I'd find it was not a year.
Yeah, you find that it's not a year? Fast forward. Click. Skip all the good parts, too. Wait, no. All right. So, we did fast forward. You guys went back into town, got all your supplies. Figure out what you guys want to do as far as rations go. Rations are going to equal your consumption of food and water for a day. So how many rations that you have. So if you have 15 rations, you have 15 days worth of food and water.
Well, Goo's got 54 rations, so I think Goose said.
How much do I have? Yeah, I was going to buy some more rations because I got
to go
10.
to your inventory.
Well, 8 right now because
rations.
I burned 2 of them because it's 2 per day.
Well, I got 54 rations and I got 40 pieces of hardtack.
Well, the hardtack doesn't count towards the water.
1 day.
Okay. So ration has water in it?
Yeah, ration's going to have your allotment for food and water.
Okay.
That's how it's going to be for campaigning, just to keep things simple.
Question.
Yes.
So we went back to town. I didn't buy anything. Can I buy stuff? What can I get with 5 gold?
In the desert, though?
What's that now?
Are we still doing 2 rations per day in the...
Yep.
Okay.
If you guys end up in a situation where you cannot consume rations, you will have a lovely, interesting component that's going to be added into your
survival.
Yes. 1 day's worth of rations is 5 silver, is what it says.
Yeah, let me look here.
So then,
it's 4 gold piece. Wait a minute, what now? Advancing gear, common in backpack. If I remember correctly, it's 4 gold pieces per 10 count. If I remember correctly.
so then 5 silver per count. That seems pretty
Wait a
high.
minute. Why is this? Okay, this ain't right. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually. Because the inventory thing on the character sheet is saying that, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. I know it's not right. Let's see, rations.
Okay. 2 silver for a water skin. And it can hold a half a gallon. Each human usually consumes, what, a gallon per day?
Yeah.
Human environment, it's a lot more.
Well, yeah, you're going to end up having to consume 2 gallons is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking at a half gallon per water skin, there's your answer. But I don't want to do... God, no wonder why people don't use rations in games and really do survival. But
survival's a pain in the ass.
I know, but I want to do it because that's like part of the fun.
I'm telling you, read up on Dark Zone.
So
Give you some insight on that.
all right, so
I need to get rations.
I like the idea of 4 gold for 10 counter rations. I think that's...
Well,
4 gold?
I know what it
Because
is.
5 silver is
Because
too
I
much.
have- It's because I have 8 rations.
So explain how I'm going to do this.
Hmm?
How much does 10 days cost?
Hold on.
How much does 10 days of water cost?
And
5.
rations.
Well, you guys are more worried about the water because Dum Dum over here has a lot of rations that you can eat. The player's handbook states that a water skin costs 2 silver pieces and a barrel 2 gold pieces. With some research, I learned that a water skin can hold a half gallon and a barrel can hold 40 gallons. But how much does the water cost in weigh? Yeah, they don't do much for
Roughly 5
survival. It's
Yeah.
8 pounds
Well,
per gallon.
rations, okay, rations is 5 silver pieces per 10 count. Per one, excuse me. It's 5 silver pieces per 1 ration.
What?
Yeah, it's horrible.
So that's why it was telling me 4 gold pieces, because I still had 8 rations. So,
Gotcha.
So
Well, I'm not
it
going
would
in the
be-
desert.
It would be
All right, so it's two silver pieces per water skin, which carries a half gallon. We'll do it that way. And you need a gallon a day and 2 gallons in hot weather. So there you go. All right,
Okay, so
half day without food. A character can go without food a number of days equal to 3 plus his or her Constitution modifier. At the end of each day beyond that limit, character automatically suffers 1 level of exhaustion. So, character needs 1 gallon of water per day or 2 gallons per day if the weather is hot. A character who drinks only half that much water must succeed on a dice check Constitution of 15 saving throw or suffer 1 level of exhaustion at the end of that day. Character with access to even less water automatically suffers 1 level exhaustion at the end of the day. If the character already has 1 or more levels of exhaustion, the character takes 2 levels of exhaustion in either case. So that's what we're going to be doing. So stock up on water.
so we need water skins.
Yep, water skins indoor gallon or 40-gallon water cart.
Okay, translate this right.
What's that? You got 1 day's worth of ration. No, you got 10 days. Is what you
And
got.
what's this right here?
Huh? That's the weight.
The 5?
Yeah, 5 gold pieces is what it costs for 10 days worth of rations.
Okay, so
So,
water skin 5 pounds. I'm gonna need more.
so
For 10 rations, it's 5 gold.
So 2 gold pieces can get you a 40-gallon cask of water, you guys.
Do I have the strength to carry that?
Hence, no.
It's almost like we have a magical
Yes.
bag of holding to hold this stuff.
I mean, talk amongst yourselves. I mean, I think Will actually said the best.
What's that?
If only we had a magical bag of holding to hold it.
Yeah. Yeah, Goo.
He could literally open up his bag, put the barrel in the bag, and it weighs only the bag's weight.
Well, how much does that cost?
2 gold pieces for a 40-gallon thing.
And how many barrels can we get in his bag?
Well, how much weight can that bag hold, Will?
I want to say it holds like 150 or 500.
Really?
I can't remember. I just had to look it up for my other game.
2 gold for 40 gallons, right?
Yeah. All right.
You're a strong warrior. You can hold.
Okay, we got 40 gallons of water.
How much,
Bag
is that?
of holding.
How much does that weigh?
Oh, well.
The bag only weighs 15 pounds and it can hold up to 500 pounds.
Cool. Thank you.
And the mouth of it is roughly 2 foot in diameter.
Okay.
So you can buy small casks. I can say you can find 20-gallon casks and buy those for gold each.
Well, I just,
But Goo's dumb, so you guys should probably.
8 times 20 is 160 pounds.
So we can hold 20 tasks. 20 casks. Okay.
20 casks.
Is that what you just said?
No, what is 8 pounds per gallon, and it's a 20-pound cask. That's
20
8
gallon.
times 20. That's 120, right?
100.
Pounds.
No, if it's 8 times 20, then it's 160 pounds.
Okay, 160 pounds then.
I knew we're getting 2. So that's
Yeah.
320.
So there you go. It'd be 320 pounds of weight for 40 gallons worth of water.
Okay. So are you guys buying that?
Yeah.
He just
Yeah,
bought it.
how much total?
Mick just bought it. You got 40 gallons of water.
Okay.
And then each of you has to drink at least 2 gallons a day
If it's hot.
if it's hot.
Right.
If it's not, then you're okay.
And either way, we need to conserve energy.
So,
We don't want to burn a lot of energy unnecessarily.
Well, there again, we travel at night, rest during day. Oh, by the way, I'm going to also buy another tent. So,
Does anybody know where James is at?
I don't know.
Not here?
He said he was meeting with somebody at 5ish.
yeah, he said he was going to be late.
Okay.
come on down, stop on by, hop our carpet and fly. I thought I heard more.
So Goo is going to recall remembering Priscilla using a parasol in the gardens where she was at. So he said you know he remembers that keeping the sun off of her and how hot it was and everything. So he's gonna go around town trying to find a parasol.
2 gold.
2 gold.
And you
Okay.
can find a fancy one for like ladies.
Yes, I found a fancy one for ladies. Okay.
Yep. 2 gold. And it's like the rice paper slash. It's a little better built than rice paper, but it's like a Japanese style orient parasol.
Okay.
I have 40 bolts, not 20. 20 wood and 20 iron. I've used 2 iron so far.
Okay. You can change your quantity if you'd like, or just add more from the inventory management tab.
Okay, hey, Tyler.
Yo.
I know when you were running Nick's character, you had him have a tent. Does
Yeah.
he still have that tent?
Yeah,
Or
he
does
still
he
have a tent.
need to go ahead and pay for it now.
Nah, you have a 10. He has a 10.
I
Okay.
don't see it on here.
Because you know they're
Yeah.
2-person tents is what they are.
Yeah. And that's why you guys were all huddled and half of you didn't sleep very well.
Yeah. Well, I'm buying a tent.
All right.
So
I think
what you,
I don't know how
yeah,
much
it's
a 10 would cost.
it's 2 gold pieces.
I was going to say probably 2 gold, but if that's 2 gold, then yeah, 2 gold sounds great.
Yeah.
And you're easily able to find a tent. You're able to find a parasol. You're easily able to find a tent. Those are very common items. You're in a big town.
Yeah.
Heck, you can find magical items in this town too. You just got to be able to pay for them.
Yeah, like how much gold? 400 gold. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Well.
all right. Did you want to buy anything else there while you were in town?
Yeah.
Did you?
Goo had
Do
shade.
what?
Goo was good.
No, I'm good.
All right, so everybody's good. So you guys make your way to the end of town. You go across the ferry, which surprisingly they don't charge you because you have your writ, as you remember, doing the prince's business.
Goo thinks they let him through because of the hat.
Yes, it is totally because of the hat. As they guard and salute you as you pass.
Okay, guys. I recommend we travel at night. It's sleep during the day.
So we'll say that you guys, acknowledging this fact, set out towards the evening. All right. Again, you're able to get a day's journey in, or a night's journey thereof, without incident. You're a night's journey into the desert. You are well past the tree line. You've made good time this time because you weren't in the middle of the heat and like dying. As you guys set up camp out in the sand dunes, literally you're just surrounded by sand dunes. You look to the north, south, east, west, doesn't matter. It's pitch black. Stars are about your only companion with the moon.
What kind of visibility with the moon?
Sand dunes,
Okay,
so
it's
open.
it's
No,
pitch
no,
black
visibility
to
distance.
one person in the group.
Whatever horizon is with sand dunes. What's that? What'd you say?
It's pitch black to only one person in the group.
Well, it's not pitch black. I mean, it's stars and moons, and you know how like if you were to go out and there's literally no cities polluting the light around you, you can literally see the Milky Way, which we can't because there's so many freaking cities around here. It's not even funny. You got to go out to a 3-mile bridge just to even remotely get a chance to see the Milky Way.
Well, they gotta park out in,
All right, and while we're doing that, Goo's going to start looking at the stars and admiring them, and he's going to look at his cloak and see that one of the patches that looks like a star is kind of starting to come off, so he's going to start picking at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So 1, 2 is Mick, 3, 4 is James, 5, 6 is Bruce. We rolled a 6.
No, 5, 6 is James.
James? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So James gets pegged with a 5d6 magic missile. Accidentally.
I
Hold on. I know it's an auto hit, but
why?
That's what magic missile is. It's an automatic hit.
it's a weak spell. But when you cast it at higher levels, it hurts.
So what does it do?
Hey, the thing is, it's always a hit, and the higher up, the more of the magic missiles you can cast.
How much damage
in
you
your
do?
case, whatever level.
I'm looking that up. So it's a 5d. It's a level 5 magic
Yeah.
missile. So it's 1d4 plus 1.
So
So that'd be 5d4.
5 d4s, yeah.
Yeah. Do I have to roll a d4 or do I just?
You roll them, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was auto. Okay.
No, it's not automatic damage. You have to actually roll the
Yep.
damage of.
You roll
You
5
automatically
D4s
hit,
and then add 5.
Okay.
unless they use shield, and then it doesn't do anything.
Okay,
Right.
it's 2. Let me just roll.
Yeah. You add 5 each missile.
No, you add 1 for each missile. So
Oh, okay.
it's 5d4 plus 5 total.
Okay, so 5d4 plus 5. Gotcha.
Ow.
Ow. So
Yeah, if you roll all 4s, that's 25.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
and
15 plus 5. So
20
that's
points of damage.
20 points of damage.
As Goo's picking at his thing, and he looks over at James because James is like tuning his his guitar, and James is literally letting electricity fly from his fingertips onto his guitar as he's like, oh, this thing's coming off, and you're annoying. As 5 magic missiles hit James, pow pow pow. And since James isn't here on autopilot, he's gonna be like, oh, that hurt. Who did that?
And Goo is going to try to hide under the robe and go into the astral plane.
So what? How? Where that? Are we in combat?
Do I see anything in the astral plane? I mean, how's that going to work?
So in the astral plane, you still see the physical plane, right, Bruce? If you go into the astral plane,
Yeah.
and you can still hear, and like sight, isn't it in grayscale? Or
Well, he's already looking in grayscale anyways because
True.
of his dark vision.
but you're hearing, you can still hear, but you can't talk, right, to the main plane. And then
Yeah.
the only way that
Astral
people,
plane. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking ethereal.
no, it's astral.
No, astral. I don't think you can.
So astral, you can't hear or anything. You can just see the objects.
Yeah. Because ethereal's the one where you're actually
A
able
ghost.
to walk through someone and all
I
that
called Brian real
garbage.
quick. He called me earlier.
I could be wrong.
Who's this?
Brian Sullivan.
Oh. You're gonna make me look up astral plane. Damn it.
I'll look up astral plane.
All right, thanks.
I'm down.
Well, my phone's almost dead again because unfortunately, I go straight from work to here, and I just need to start carrying a charger in my car.
Well, that or you need to buy one of those battery packets they have. They're like $20. They have like 4 charges on them. It's freaking great. That we can bring it in here and just put it on the table. Alright, astral plane. Let's see.
When a character goes into the astral plane,
Known as the astral sea, one of the most planes of existence in various models of cosmology. Any point in a prime material plane or first layer of the outer plane by spell, psionic ability, or device. It was described as barren place of other dimensional nothingness extended in all directions. What little solid substance that floated in the bright gray void was typically chunks of matter broken off from their original plane. The astral had no gravity, but objects did retain their mass, so you could throw small items or push off from large objects.
so basically you're in a blob of
Basically.
nothingness.
Time in the astral flowed at the same rate on a prime material plane, but the effects of time were slowed almost to a stop. 1,000 years in the astral plane felt like only a day to the traveler. Creatures did not go hungry or age while in the astral plane. For that reason, its mortal inhabitants need to return to the material plane in order to have children or to reach adulthood. Enter the astral plane can be accomplished in one of 2 ways: the astral protection spell or physically entering the plane.
So you physically enter the plane, which means
basically it's an escape process for Goo.
poof.
And if he's got something that can push him along, he can tuck away into the astral plane, then push along and reappear where however many feet he's able to go or miles he can go.
That's cool.
But he's not in the prime material plane.
No, he's completely gone.
Yeah, he's completely off the plane.
Gotcha.
And whereas if he was ethereal,
He'd
it would
interact
be
with
like
the
being
plane.
a ghost.
Yeah. All right, cool beans. All right. Well, you blob out into nothingness. And you're underneath the cloak, and all of a sudden your feet start dangling in the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my cloak out, just look around, and what do I see? Just
What is it? Purplish blue hues of nothing? Space? Open plane with little blobs of matter floating around?
See, I would assume since it's the robe that does it for him, that once he enters the astral plane, even his robe disappears with him.
Give me a sec. Why is he calling me? He's a dumbass. James.
hey, James is here.
Yeah, he called me as he was pulling up, knowing that I talk on the phone with you. Yeah, that's a lie. You're dumb. Do you have an Apple phone? No.
I do have a charger in my car though for an Apple phone because Kira uses that.
We can plug it in. That would work.
I hope to God that got that.
At least I'm wearing a belt.
Gets retarded. Oh, so apparently the astral plane is the bag of holding. Okay.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That's a great way to describe it. Duh. So, but except you have oxygen, or do you not?
Like, here's the thing, Will.
I think the astral plane actually has oxygen. The bag of holding has 10. It's a
Let's
pocket
say you got
dimension.
a set of bagpipes like I do, and you wanted to try and propel yourself. That might actually propel you.
Ah, you got tired of sitting there. Gotcha. Did you bring your own power strip? Will,
What?
did you bring your own power strip?
Yeah. Oh, I bought one of the garage sale for $1.
Oh, nice. Wow. Can I get your phone charger?
Yeah. Here's my keys.
Please and thank you. Thanks. You're so kind. Thank you, Kira.
6 pack. Oh, I see what you got, dice. Should be a 7 pack. 7 dice.
Yeah, I'm going to have to read up on this astral plane because I have a feeling I can do something in here, but
12, 10, 8.
It's basically a getaway to hide type thing for you.
yeah, but then how do I know to come back? Because I can literally stay there 1,000 years and I won't age and...
Yeah.
Right.
Goo No Die, Goo No Die, gotta go.
I don't know
I'm
how
sorry.
extensive that robe is either.
I was going to get pain. Hold on.
Well, just move the phone over here. As long as it'll pick him up, that's all that matters. Right?
That's true.
Here, just put the phone here.
I'll be right back, guys.
Uh-oh.
You know that doesn't work.
What doesn't work? Why did you change to sound like a girl? It almost sounded like you were, yeah,
Is
voice
that
changing.
Puss
So
in
what'd you guys
Boots
do?
to join us in a
Shoot
giant
this movie
cat
or
box?
No, it's so that we can hear Bruce.
Hey, Bruce, say
I still
something.
can't get over
Into
it.
the bathroom.
Fuck this.
Huh?
How much you blow on
Went
it?
to the bathroom.
Huh?
Too weighty.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome to
So,
Renaissance
Wait a
Fair.
minute, let me do this.
Welcome to
James.
Renaissance Fair.
Ask what happened to you while you weren't here.
you
What happened to me?
now have
25?
20.
Was it 20?
No, you took 15 hit points. No, what's your hit points? 45?
I gotta load up.
Yeah, you have 20 hit points. 25 hit points left. Because as you were playing on your guitar, getting ready for night, and you're kind of using your electricity on your guitar, and Goo's like messing with his cloak, picking at it, and he's like, "Man, that's an annoying sound." And 5 magic missiles came out of his cloak and hit you.
I rolled for it.
And then you go and look around, and you're like, "Hey, are we in a fight? Are we in a what's going on? Who hit me?" And like, Goo is gone. Like, not there at all. Like, you're out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing but sand, and you're like, "There's a sand mound. That's got to be Goo." Nothing.
All right.
Remember that. Now,
So now I'm floating around in a ball.
Yeah, you're just like
just curious, how long?
and doing the frog stroke and not going nowhere.
Bardic Inspiration. How long does that last? Till
One
like-
day,
One day.
isn't it?
24
It
hours.
actually says how long it
I'm
lasts.
still waiting for it to.
I mean,
All that.
learn your character, will you?
Well, Goo's
Usually
gonna,
it's 8 hours. Bardic Inspiration I think lasts 8 hours.
Before it disappears.
I think so.
well, Goo's gonna think he's in water, so he's gonna start freaking out. So he's gonna start screaming and try to hunt the cloak again, which is gonna bring him back.
Okay. Yeah, we're back in
So
game.
Goo's gonna Goo's just gonna go back in the middle,
Blink.
like mid scream.
There's Goo. You literally go, and Goo's back, and he's ah.
Did y'all already tell
Oh yeah.
James that his character got zapped?
Uh-huh.
Nah, show
Go don't like
play
water, go don't like
for like 30 minutes and you're
Okay.
already attacking me.
I
So,
mean,
wait a minute. I hear you yell. Are you okay?
It's a little toasty over here.
You just got hit with 5 missiles. Okay, I'm kind of concentrating on that part.
I'm sitting there smirking.
I'm still in shock.
It looked like darts of magic. Like,
Did I see him?
yeah, you probably did. I mean, they're bright.
they're magic
So
missiles,
yeah.
so I think they glow green.
Okay, so now
Green or
I'm actually
blue.
walking
You can't
very
pick your
quickly
color,
to
I
you,
think.
and I'm telling you,
Or
are you
red.
okay? Are you hurt? Do you need help?
Are you in need of medical assistance?
More or less, yeah.
Peloton, the kind of help I need, I can't get.
Well, I reach out and touch you.
Come,
And I need some dice.
Wow, you might want to ask his permission first.
No, I'm just gonna heal him. 2d8s, please.
Say he's gonna reach out and touch you?
Reach out and touch faith.
Ah,
Your name ain't Faith, and I'm married. You go down that road, you're gonna get hurt really, really fast. I have a really big sword, and if I do a nat 20, you're out of the game. You need a new character.
You're wrong.
D8s, right?
Personal.
Times 2, because
There you go.
you told me I couldn't do that before.
Oh, I'm sorry. D8 is this one. For healing.
Load up.
Well, I get 2, because it's
Yeah.
second level. But I'm trying to undo this. Okay, there we go.
I keep them tight so they don't fall apart. And all the
Oh,
dice get mixed in.
I did that wrong.
What's that? The cloak and going into the astral plane?
No, magic missile.
Oh, what'd you do wrong?
You create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range.
Yeah.
A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 damage to its target.
Right.
So each casting is 3.
No. Because you can
So
cast it
you're
at higher
casting
levels
as a
and cast
first
more
level
darts.
magic user, a wizard, or a sorcerer.
Did I say that again, Bruce?
I said you're casting it as if you're a first level character with only a first level spell slot.
Unless it actually says you cast magic missile at 5th level.
Oh no. Okay, so yeah, and then every level up, it adds another dart. So
Yeah,
okay,
you did it right.
okay.
But what color is it? That's the whole reason why you read it.
Oh
Any color you want it to be.
yeah, it just says glowing. So
So it can be red, blue, pink,
Yeah.
purple.
Alright, so
Fuchsia.
how many did I hit points?
20 hit points is what you took.
25.
yeah, you got 20 damage.
He had 45 hit points, I think, is what he had. So I said he's got 25 left.
Okay.
No, I had a full bar.
How much hit points do you have? Full
Hit
bar.
points, 42.
42. I'm sorry, you have 22 hit points left.
That's more like it.
Okay, we're on to 2d8s now.
All right.
6 and 4 is 10.
10 plus your spell modifier, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't there a spell modifier? The creature you touch is +3.
Plus 3.
So
Okay,
10
it's
plus 3.
13.
13 hit points you get back as he lays hands on you.
Come here, little
Oh, frisky!
And I'm about to backhand you, but say, no, I'm not going to do more damage.
At least buy me a drink first,
Don't
Paladin.
don't pull a Will Smith.
Yeah.
Are your wounds healing?
I'm good enough for now.
Okay.
Sorry. And he hands you a ration.
All right, so
I
The
take
first-
the ration and just glare at you as I'm chewing.
the first day of rest, how are you guys going to set up your camp? Bruce bought a tent. Mick has a tent. Did you buy a tent?
Well, I texted you saying I want to get
Rations,
rations,
food.
food.
You didn't say anything about a tent, so what would you like? Oh, apparently I'm being summoned. Give me 1 minute, please.
I feel left out. Everyone else is doing something today except for me.
Good luck calling her.
Why? Bruce, let me call you back, please.
I tried. You know,
Yeah, I talked to her earlier this afternoon, and her phone was like acting squirrely.
No, it's just my wife. She doesn't know how to charge things, and she definitely doesn't know how to keep them on. Or available, especially when she's watching other people's kids.
Thought that lady looked familiar. Yeah.
Well, it had nothing to do with the question or the statement I made, so, but, thank you for volunteering anyway.
Is she at the house? Do you know?
either at the house or across the street with Harvey.
Yeah. She probably was across the street with Harvey. Because that lady knows to go pick up her daughter at my house. Your mom's probably not going to answer either.
La, 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 la,
No.
Smurfs.
Oh God.
Your call has been forwarded.
This is when I get upset at my wife because I do. Oh, don't call him.
I just found it fascinating. The Smurfs had like 54 episodes, and that's it.
Really?
Yeah, they did not have a lot of episodes.
I'm surprised. I thought they did.
Yeah, I went down a rabbit hole a while back. I was just looking it up, old cartoons.
And half Fire Stick. And Pluto. Man, you got the real old cartoons, Bugs Bunnies, and oh man.
See, I'm a fan of the Wacky World of Tex Avery.
Of who?
The Wacky World of Tex Avery. It's an old 1940s, 1950s,
I remember Tex Avery.
60s cartoon. They had or episode or little part called Red Hot Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. Very adult orientated.
You think?
Cigarette, king size. But when you get a chance, look it up on YouTube.
No, I don't watch stuff like that. I don't. There's no re-
It was on regular TV. That's what it was. And you know Droopy and all that? Tex Avery created Droopy.
Okay.
So that's the cartoon era back then. on
That's
TV.
one of the few impressions I can do off the top of my head, no problem.
What's that?
Hello, all you happy people.
What? Do it again.
Droopy.
Say it again.
Oh. Yeah. Hello, all you happy people. I did a whole character one time where I was doing the droopy accent. Oh, shucks. I guess I'll just have to kill him with my magic arrow. Except it's really weird when I curse with that accent. Because it just doesn't feel right.
They had a thing on YouTube, and they were playing D&D. This one guy, he was going full bore transgender, and he had the European prostitute man bun. When you put the man bun in the center of the head, there's a totally different way it's done with the Japanese for different statuses, right?
Yeah.
Through the arc and everything else. Took one look and I went, he has no idea what he's got on his head. And he's doing all these feminine moves, and I went, well, he's doing it right if that's what he is.
I had a dungeon master who, very flamboyant dude, and one time he was doing a one shot, so I made an elf, and I made it the most flamboyant elf I could be, which is similar to one of his exes. He was dying laughing the entire time because they didn't walk normal. He pranced.
Way back, one of the guys, I told him, I said, we were doing D&D, and I said, he's really pissing me off. He said, watch this. So he threw two spells in conjunction with each other. One put the guy in it that just pissed me off with a tutu. He put him in a tutu. And he lost his man stuff and he became female.
Okay, who was that?
So every time he talked during the game, he had to go through the mannerisms. Well, let me watch this. Well, let me tell you. That was funny. So he quit pissing people off because it started happening more and more often when he did that.
I'll bet.
And the tutu would change colors depending on who was pissed. It was hysterical. Now, in the middle of a town that happened, that was just before you stopped, and all these guys are walking up trying to hit him. And yes, somebody, the DM, he's rolling and rolling, he says, well, you just went to bed with a guy. I think that's the part that really got him. He stopped being aggravating just to be aggravating. That was funny. He would actually get up before that last one, and he would swat way around and waving his hands around.
Fussy, 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 fussy. Madonna, Madonna. Is she chewing him out because of his wife?
I have no clue.
I'd like to know who that one dancer was at the Renaissance Fair, though.
Which one, dancer?
The one that was right next to your ex's tank. Redhead.
I know what you're talking about. I forget what her name is.
What was she chewing your sister out about?
She's watching her kid, I think, or granddaughter.
Actually, that's the really funny part about that mermaid thing is how cheap that shit is now. Because I knew, like I said, I know a lot of the Rennies. They've done me over the years. So they'll rant about their shit in front of me. And there's a 1,000-gallon tank that a guy owns that always used in Tampa, and there was beef with him last year. He locked himself outside the church. That's a new one.
You stop. This is a sanctuary.
But yeah, they don't even have a tank. They have like a little shitty shed, or like a deck thing that the mermaid's just sitting on.
Oh. Well, yeah, I was trying to find
Somebody-
turkey leg.
Hey, can you
Started dancing. I
like
was
call your mom and see if Ray's at the house? Because this lady's trying to get a hold of her, and she needs to actually get a hold of her.
Yeah, I actually didn't see any turkey legs this year. Now you mention
Yeah,
it.
they were.
There were? Okay.
Any what?
Over by the
Turkey
elephant
legs.
was, last weekend.
I'm glad they can have elephants again because they're in a different county. That's nice.
That's horrible.
Because Tampa banned them.
All right, I'm calling Bruce. but she's probably not going to answer. Trying to get a hold of my wife is like pulling teeth. Hey, all right, you know, and
Breathe.
I'll have another conversation with her.
Just breathe.
Let go.
Yeah.
Moving on. All right, so I shot James with a bunch of arrows.
It was Bruce on when I
Magic missiles.
Whatever. God.
You calling your dad?
I healed James's
No,
character
it's
with
not
13 points of healing.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, James. She'll find him. She's either at the other church or she's over at Harvey's. And if she can't find him, then my wife will deal with that. Hey, Kevin's calling. Hold on, Bruce. Hey, I butt dialed you. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't even hear it ring. I just picked the phone up and looked at it.
Yeah, it was a butt dial. Sorry about that, man.
No worries.
All right, have a good one. Bye.
Is Rachel near you?
No.
Oh, okay. If you see her, tell her to give me a call or give Ty a call.
Tell her to give Juliet's mom a call.
Or give Juliet's mom a call.
All right, that'll work.
Call somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Who's this?
All right, that's for the free stuff that's out there. All right, so, gosh darn it, we're gonna have to pick a new place to freaking play D&D,
Let's go in that little room over there with the fish.
right? With the fish, we can have the water background.
That might
Yeah,
hurt
and
too.
if our minstrel decides to give me a hard time again, I got
Our
water
minstrel?
to put him into. Yeah,
You
this guy-
having your cycle again there, boss man?
No.
Just play in the auditorium. There's no windows in there.
Yeah. That just feels kind of weird and odd and
So I
off.
got my
and
truck
not
back,
doing
right?
Yeah.
Tires, oil change.
Say that for a boss battle.
it. Right.
Preferably.
We'll turn all the lights off.
There we go for cathedral.
Eh.
Yeah.
For the sound of it. All right, so magic missiles, rest, everything else. Did you get a tent or no? Take away 2 gold.
2 gold. Okay.
Yep.
And Goo's going to express like, Goo thinks something weird with cloak. And he's gonna start sticking his head in and out of the cloak and see if he can.
Redo it again.
Yeah.
And you can't, right? It's
No.
once per day. Yeah.
I don't know. That's at will.
At will.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure it's at will? The astral plane thing is at will.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you the wrong crap.
Want me to read to you again?
Yeah, read
Okay.
the whole thing because that's not.
While
right.
you wear the robe, you can use an action to enter the astral plane along with everything you are wearing and carrying. You remain there until you use an action to return to the plane you are on. You reappear at the last place you occupied, or if the space is occupied near or near it.
Now.
Or if the space is occupied, the nearest unoccupied
Right.
space. So it's unlimited.
It doesn't say you can only do this once per day or rest.
No, I replenish the arrows once per day.
Oh, this is horrible.
What did you do, Ty? What did you do?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that because that's not right. That's too OP'd.
I mean, I told you.
Goo doesn't die now.
What do you mean it doesn't die?
Second he sees blue, just different dimension. Poof.
Gone.
Now, curious, is there any
What's this?
magic shops around?
Here,
We're
we gotta
in
go
the middle
again.
of the
Hold on
desert.
one sec, guys.
Don't close the door.
Yeah, I'll try not to close the door.
Jesus Christ.
I was impressed by the road that he gave me.
Are you open? For what? I don't know. We're home. We've been in the car a while. There's an agency in Lakeland going to find some place to live. Said they'll pay first, pay last, they'll pay for my dog. But we don't know where. And this car, I have brake humor and I'm feel the heat. We need out of the car. So, my son is here, I told my son in here to get out, so he was but they're gonna pay for everything. And I told her within my budget because of my disability changes. So every third week.
Well, I like to try to find a flask or a water skin of unlimited water.
That's really specific. He wants to find a flask of unlimited water.
Or find someone that can cast something on a water skin or a flask where you put any kind of fluid in there, it just
Wait a
replenishes
second.
itself.
You're a bard. Bards can forget and learn spells, can't they?
Well, here's the thing. I wonder if the paladin in his spell repertoire has produced water.
Yeah, and someone should have create or destroy water that's a spellcaster here.
I think I'm not for sure if it's on the paladin spell list.
Not that Goo would know, but
Well, not that I would know, but I'm just thinking that, paladin should really look at his spells.
I'm looking through my stuff.
Because that's another thing. If the paladin can create water, then we'd be able to refill the casks and our water skins.
well, I got 40 casks of water right now in my bag of holding.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. If we're out in the desert for a very extended amount of time, just saying.
Just saying. Gotcha.
Can't even find this.
The spell.
You can cast prepared paladin spells using CHA as your spellcasting modifier, spell attack. Can use it. So I have to have a spell that already exists before I can use this, right? Can use Holy Symbol as a spellcasting focus.
Right. You don't carry a shield, do you?
Yes?
Okay. Do you have Wardcaster?
Who?
The feat Wardcaster. I think we gave it to you. I'm not for sure. When Tyler was helping you create your paladin. You want to look under your man, I can't even get it in my head right now. Your features and traits.
Okay, I'll start at the top again.
And she preferred a lease, or the owner or whoever manages it to come with us.
And it'll be listed under feats.
Got features.
And in the 450 range or under,
Yeah.
that's what's gonna make it hard, 'cause that's what I can afford after they get me.
Racial traits.
Nope, keep going.
Well, that's it.
How do I go and change my spell slots around?
Yeah.
Okay, there should be a.
Well, you're a bard. Are you allowed to change your spell slots now? Because, like I said, I think only druids and clerics can do that, right, Bruce? Am I not mistaken?
What's that?
Only druids and clerics can change out their spells.
No, paladins can too. Can also.
Can bards?
No, not bards.
Sorry, dude. I believe you're allowed to change when you level. You're allowed to change one out when you level.
Okay.
Yeah, just you can't do it like willy nilly like everyone else can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, well, I don't know if bards can. I know sorcerers can. That when they go up a level, they can switch out spells.
Let me double check. Since Tyler's going away. Well, if you guys want to rant about anything D&D wise, my girlfriend needs a podcast to listen to keep her distracted at work, so feel free to just rant.
Hey, Bruce. Under feats, it says you have no feats chosen. You can add feats outside of normal progression in the manage section.
Okay, so you don't have Warcaster. So here's the thing. Whenever you cast a spell, you can't have either a shield or a weapon in one of your hands. So if you put your shield down, you're -2 on your armor class. So what your current armor class is, it'll go down to. But if you put your weapon down, it takes a free action to sheath or unsheath your weapon. But once that free action's done, like how's a good way of putting this? You take a risk of either having your weapon in your hand or having your shield in your hand. But for you to cast spells, you got to put one or the other away. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really used my shield much anyways.
Huh?
I don't usually use my shield.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what type of sword do you have? Long sword or great sword?
Great sword.
Then why do you have a shield?
Because I also have a short sword for close combat.
Oh. Okay. So your armor class, is it with a shield or without a shield? What's showing?
Not now, but in general.
Jesus, man. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't even know. My wife didn't even try calling through. I don't know. I'll talk about all that. All right, so
Hold on a minute.
We're trying to find out something. Does his
Oh, and also
armor
it's up to the
show
DM's
with the
discretion if
shield
you
or
can change
without
out the
shield?
spells at the level change, but that's typically the rule of thumb.
Okay.
He wanted to know if he can change out his spells.
Shield,
as a
6
bard.
pounds.
Wondering how.
It's shown with a shield?
Yeah. It's one of the things I have from my equipment.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. If you're always using your great sword, then you don't have your shield in your hand,
Right.
which means your armor class is less 2 than what it currently is.
Okay.
And here's the thing. If you got a holy symbol in one hand and the shield in the other, then your shield benefit counts. But if you have your sword, you basically have to lean your sword on the ground with one
seriously,
hand
that
holding it
cloak
while you're
is
casting a
as
spell.
at will, entering and exiting.
I only
Yeah,
use it once per day. Okay.
I think that, yeah. 'Cause
I'll use
if I'd have caught that it was at will, I probably wouldn't have added it.
Yeah, it's okay, man.
That is OP.
So, Bruce, if I pull my short sword and have a holy symbol, that would work better, right?
Well, you got one hand with the weapon in your hand and one
Huh?
hand on the.
At this level.
See what?
At other levels, the dragon will look at you and laugh.
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, I go there, but I don't have anything. I can't prep anything there. I'm just floating.
Hey Mick, usually if you're casting
Probably
a
kill yourself
spell,
and stuff like that.
that's
Like healing
usually your
potions.
action
You're
for
out
the
of it.
round, unless.
Yeah, but I have no
it's a
sense of
bonus
time
action
passing and stuff.
Spell.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's on the same passage of time, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it also depends on how Tyler has
No,
you
no.
using your
I like to try to
Your,
find some,
holy symbol.
if anybody has or can make like a
Okay.
So,
flask
like,
or
you would
water.
have to ask him if you
Oh, we already
got
left
a
town,
great
dude.
sword in your hand.
Oh.
Are you still able to use
You got water,
your
trust
holy
me.
symbol? If you got a bonus action, well, if you got a bonus
I was wondering why you were
action,
asking
should
about
be able
that.
to.
Well, I'll try to do the holy symbol thing, see how it works.
Yeah. By the way, Paladin does not have create food or water.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Okay, I'm gonna try it on James right now. Not really.
No, what's going to end up happening is that lady's going to come back to the church because
Yeah.
she can't find my wife. I have a gut feeling that that's going to be the scenario.
Yeah.
All right, so
Was
digress.
she looking for a place to live?
That lady was thinking that this was a shelter, but it's not. So, all right. The other lady, my wife babysits her child.
Yeah, recognized her.
Yeah. So, all right. You guys set up for the night.
You,
Each one of you found newfound friends and fangled ways to play with yourselves.
Okay, I suggest that we cast lots. Lowest numbers first guard.
oh,
Gonna work shifts guard.
I'll take first guard.
Okay.
So we had made a fire, right?
Do you make a fire?
Nobody said that yet. Who's
I'm
got?
not
I'll
making
take
a
second
fire.
watch. Who wants third?
Goo's already asleep.
I'm shaking you. Go. Guard duty. You want third or you want third shift or fourth?
Goo need second. 1, 2. Goo take 3 finger.
Okay. You're fourth.
Okay.
No sleeping when you're on guard.
Goo not understand.
Okay.
So.
Should we start a fire, you think?
How cold is it?
Right now it's kind of cool because it's at night.
It's getting ready to be day because we're sleeping during the day.
So no fire. It
Okay.
draws attention.
All right.
Again, Goo's already passed out.
First watch.
That would
That's
be-
me.
Roll perception.
Okie dokie. Uh, 17.
17. As the dawn crests and the sun starts coming up over the dunes, you see absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Second watch. Roll perception.
15.
As the day is
Plus.
coming up, you are looking out across the actual sand dunes and going, whew, getting a little warm. And you see absolutely nothing.
As it passed out,
Third
I
watch.
just don't see anything worth mentioning.
You don't see anything worth mentioning. You don't see anything. Third watch.
Go. I'm shaking him awake.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm gonna be rolling at disadvantage because Goo's gonna wake up, wait till he passes back out, set up the umbrella, and just go back to sleep.
Okay.
7.
As you wake up and you set up your umbrella and you're looking out across the sand dunes and it's so hot. You see movement off in the horizon.
Okay. Do you want to do passive perception or should I roll for perception?
You rolled. It was a 7.
Okay.
You're kind of something moves up over the way on one of the sand dunes.
Goo's gonna roll his eyes and start to get up and kind of squint his eyes and look off in the distance.
You see something kind of.
Can I make it out?
It almost looks like something's moving across the dunes.
Can I make it out?
No, not really. Looks maybe like a figure, wavy, shadowy. Just moving across the dunes.
Is it moving fast like a wagon?
Relatively, just moving. Wouldn't say fast, like or slow, or just moving. Up there. Charlie horse.
Oh. Drink water. Alright, Goo's gonna cautiously just keep on watching it. And, well, he's gonna pick up his parasol, make sure he's in the shade at least, and just gonna look while holding the parasol off in the distance to see what it's doing.
Roll perception again.
21.
Huh?
21.
You see, now it looks like two figures. They're kind of moving back and forth on one of the dunes, just moving.
Are they getting bigger?
No, not really.
I'm gonna grab a bag of chips. Everybody want some?
No, I'm good, thank you. Okay, Goo's gonna go and wake up Scourge.
All right, Scourge. Scourge.
Yo.
Goosey thing! Goosey thing! Goosey two thing!
Hey, Tyler, I gotta ask you something. Is this black for my sword?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I have a great sword. Actually, so does Bruce and Tyler.
Yep.
You get the noisiest food to eat while I'm recording the session. I love it.
You've done this before too, you know.
No, I haven't. I have never done that. Anyway.
So, I'm gonna wait for something.
Yeah, perception, because he's like, look over there. You see stuff moving on the horizon too. Seems like things are moving out there.
I'm waking everyone up.
Everybody wake up! Wake up! Yeah.
We have some kind of company over on the dunes.
Okay, I look out at wherever they're pointing.
Roll perception.
I had enough for a short rest, right?
Yeah, we'll give you a short rest.
Well, short rest is full rest for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
18.
18 for perception. All right. What'd you roll, Bruce?
Hold on. 12.
12. All right. So you see like stuff kind of moving out there, and you're like, maybe they're right. And you see like heat waves up in the distance.
It's a mirage. There's nothing out there.
Do I roll again as I look back?
You can. No, there's stuff walking out there, man. It's going back and forth. There's like 2 or 3 of them right there.
I rolled 3.
I know. There's 2 or 3 of these things. They're moving, and you can't see them right there. Look, look, it's right there moving.
That's what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's what you're thinking. I mean, come on, it's right there. Don't you see it?
12 to try to describe to them what a mirage is. Now, I'm assuming that would be survival. So.
No, I mean, just persuasion.
No.
But I mean, it's what do you guys want to do? There's stuff moving out in the distance.
Anybody have
Oh, shit.
something that can increase the range of vision?
Good hat.
How about this? Go back to sleep. I'll finish up the rest of the shift.
Goosey, okay? And Goose gonna set up his parasol again and just pass
I'm
out.
shaking my head.
Yeah, I go back to sleep.
I'm gonna finish my shift.
I'm finishing up Goo's shift and my shift. Because you already did your shift, right?
Did we change shifts that many times or no?
We were on the 3rd shift, so we were on my shift.
Oh, okay.
So who's got 4th shift?
I do.
All right, so you got 4th shift. All right, so roll perception.
12.
12. Might have been something. There's something moving up there. Same dunes too. It's not changing. This is getting towards the evening now. They haven't really gone away. And it's been like what, a couple hours?
I take a little bit of water, pour it on my hand, kind of go like that, to try to get a better look.
Yeah.
15.
I don't know. Something's out there. Maybe. Heat waves. They're all gone. Wait, are they? I don't know.
I'm just keeping an eye on it till they wake up.
All right.
I'm ready in action, obviously, but
So you guys drinking straight out of the barrel?
No, I got a
Filling
half a
up
gallon on my waist.
water flasks.
All right. So water flask holds a half gallon, right? You can drink a gallon a night, so to speak. Sleeping during the day, so at the beginning of when you wake up, being in the shade and everything, it's still hot. You're still parched. So that's 4 gallons of water each day.
Oof.
Yeah.
Got 10 days worth of water roughly on you.
Yeah.
Should have bought camels.
All right. So the next
Last one on a
evening,
camel.
Huh?
Gotta eat.
the next evening, you guys are getting up. Those of you that needed a full night's rest to get your recovery, get a short rest because of the little excursion in the middle of it all. So you didn't get a full rest.
I kind of explained to them there is a very low probability that something might be over there, but it hasn't moved or anything. It just stayed in that general distance.
Okay.
Just to keep an eye on.
And I explained to them, what? You saw something. Goo saw something.
I saw a
I
figure.
couldn't tell.
I saw something.
So it could have possibly been something. We don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
So, which way are you guys setting out?
Look up towards the stars and try to figure out where we've been. And
Roll me some survival skill.
7. Nope, 1.
18, 19, 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
5.
5. All right, dirty 20. You know that north, south, east, and west. All right, so you know which way is which.
And we were headed
South.
south, so this way.
So south is that way, guys.
I guess we're still going south.
All right, walking south. Love it. Roll perceptions, everybody.
16.
7.
23.
Yeah.
As you guys are heading south, the 16, the 27, and the 4 and the other one. Will and Gar, you guys note in the distance there is light on one of the dunes.
Goosey lights!
Where?
Not the good kind.
And I point at them.
You guys, as he points them out, you can see in the distance some light coming from one of the dunes.
No, it's like, is it like one torch size light, campfire light, or?
Roll survival.
18.
The distance and where it's at, it's either a lot of torches or a campfire.
And then what direction from us?
Southeast.
I say we kind of make a wide berth and keep our eyes open.
Well,
You have just enough visibility to see your companions. You can definitely see the torchlight way off in the distance.
how far away are they?
I would say several hundred yards.
Okay, because I can see 120 feet.
You don't need to. You can see the torchlight in the distance. You know, like a ship on an ocean where you can see the light.
Yeah.
Like reading Rainbow.
Yes,
Okay.
Can I roll
it's
perception?
in a book.
No perception, but yeah, perception rather than wait a minute.
Well, do we want to go find out what the lights are?
Investigation rather.
Sure.
You can, but
19.
You might be able to
Judging
fly.
by what you see, it's somebody's over there.
You can sneaky see who they are.
Couple of
Good idea. But there's no trees to hide in.
hundreds, couple of hundreds of yards out.
Goo is
Probably
master
around
of
300,
darkness.
400 yards out, if not more. Literally
Is there anything walking
specks
across,
of light.
across the light?
Okay, Goo.
Can't
Why
tell
don't you
from this
sneak up
distance.
and try to find out
Way
what
out
it
there.
is.
All right, can I try to sneak and?
So you're gonna go ahead of everybody and sneak.
Mhm.
How much time are you willing to devote to this?
He was patient. Ish.
Okay. So at a sneaking speed of 15, right?
Okay.
And they are about 300, 400 yards out. So 400 times 3 is 1,200 feet. Divided by 15. That's how many rounds it would take roughly for you to get there.
And I'm gonna blur it out. We ain't got time for this. Let's go.
You just take a white bird. When we get
I.e.,
closer.
it'd take you a long
Why
time
are
to
we
go there.
giving them a white berth? Aren't we supposed to be out here trying to figure out what, you know?
True, but we don't want to walk up on an ambush or anything. As far as we know, they're the ones that probably were scouting us out during the day. If that
Well,
was.
how are we walking up to an ambush when they've got the light flaring up?
True.
All right, so Goo and all of his wisdom thinks sneaking means being an important thing, so he's just gonna walk up to them.
So Goo's like, screw it, I'm heading that way.
Well, he's gonna tiptoe at least on that, going sneaky.
Sneaky.
All right, so Goo just starts off towards the direction of lights. Keep in mind that when I'm describing this, this is like a star in the distance to the southeast, relative in the direction of your goings, but just a hair off to the left, right?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna start following Goo.
all right. So
I'm gonna maintain about 30 feet behind Goo.
all right, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk parallel to Bruce's character.
Okay.
20 feet over. Kind of bracket.
Okay. Gar, are you going to be playing a guitar on the way up?
No.
Oh, okay. Coming in for a little. Thank you. Be here all night. All right.
Roll for performance.
Right? All right, so you guys are heading that way. As you get closer, you do note that it does look like an encampment. You do see a single source of light, which is a fire. You are probably now at this point 100 yards,
300 feet.
300 feet out.
When I get to 120 feet from them to where I can actually see what's going on.
Now. Oh, you guys can see it's campfire, you know, and then there's a couple of
Yeah,
tents.
that's true.
There's a couple of tents. You
I'm
see
in
a couple of
the
camels.
base.
You see a couple of camels.
Do we notice if anybody's on watch?
Roll perception.
17.
17. Yeah, there's somebody on watch.
Can we tell how many's in the camp?
Roll perception.
Wait, do I see the guy that's on watch?
Roll perception.
12.
Yeah.
He was gonna walk up to him and say,
Go say hi.
So you guys are all like hunkering down on one of the ridges on one of the sand dunes, and you see Goo just,
11, by the way.
huh? An 11.
11 on my perception.
You see at least 2 people.
8.
You see 1 person. Goo, and then you see all of you see Goo just.
Damn it, Goo.
Hi.
I'm staying in the dark, away from the, just outside the light range.
this can go two ways.
And he, huh.
This is I'm the kind of like act tired. Of course, we've been walking. Goo, get back here! Sorry.
So Goo's already walked up to them, right?
You see, yeah. Oh, and then Gar too.
Yeah, I'm kind of chasing.
You see
after
him look over his shoulder at his buddy and nod. Huh.
Sorry, this is my friend Goo. We kind of travel from town to town, as you can tell, with the guitar on the lute on my back. I'm a traveling bard. He tends to run away and get into mischief. I'm trying to watch over him.
Do not remember that, but okay.
We kind of got lost in this desert here, trying to find a way. And as soon as Goo saw light, he took off.
And how far away am I from them?
He said he's 120 feet, so if you're parallel to him, 120 feet.
I'm gonna creep forward about 30 feet.
All right, roll stealth. Okay.
15.
What kind of paladin can actually stealth?
Yeah, the kind with gleaming armor.
No, I'm belly down.
Belly down with gleaming armor in the sand.
I have a cloak.
And
So
cleaning
now you're
armor, by
black
the way.
against white sand.
Unless you got desert attire. Which I did. But
They're paying attention to those two.
Yeah, just saying. I mean, you're on a sand dune. I said, so you guys were sitting,
And I'm below
Back.
I'm below the hill's horizon.
so you're 120 feet away. You want to sneak over the ridge and then go,
No, I'm going about 30 feet wherever before I get to the top where the curvature is. I'm gonna stop. Just gonna watch.
okay, so both of you are now standing or sitting on the opposite edge of the crest of a sand dune, about 120
and
feet
they're
away.
probably right in the middle.
Would you like to go over the edge 30 foot closer to them? Or would you like to stay 120 feet away?
Who are you talking about?
Mick,
Oh,
the only way that you guys are going to hide out here is to hide on the other side of a sand dune. It is sand. It's
Well, I can't get
White.
just below the military crest.
okay. So, do you want to go on the side that the camp's on, or do you want to go the opposite side that they're not on?
Okay, here's the hill. I want to peek over the top.
Yeah, I understand that.
It's a sand dune. It's rounded.
When I described you guys coming up to that, you stopped 120 feet away, which is the crest of the sand dune.
Oh, okay, then I'm just gonna lay down.
If you want to
peek over.
sweep over and go 30 foot towards them
No,
closer,
then
you're
all I'm
welcome.
gonna do is lift my head up and look over the crest.
Yeah, you can do that.
We should just give him a rifle and he'll be a sniper.
So, it's called a crossbow. All right. Anywho,
Do I see anything that I don't know?
so you see the guy that Goo is talking to, and you see his friend walk up behind him. Okay. He readies his crossbow. Shoot him.
No, not yet.
So Goo's just gonna say,
Goo is cute little boy. We are kind of lost.
Yes, we are.
I see you are traveling by night.
You think it's too hot during day. That's why you have umbrella.
Ah, good for you.
Yeah, it's hot during the day.
It is, but if you wear the right attire and are used to it, it's not too bad. And it's easier to keep direction by the sun.
Nah, same with the stars.
We are resting for a moment, and we are going to continue along our way as well. We're going to Dawn.
Which is the opposite direction.
Yeah, the city.
Yeah, we just came from there. Mind if we rest here for a bit?
Oh, by all means.
Greatly appreciated, good sir. And your name is?
Al.
Nice to meet you, Al.
And this is L.
So what brings to what is
Pretty soon I'll
bringing
have
you
A, B, C,
to
D, E,
Dawn?
F.
Send you
free.
an ACDC.
What brings us to Dawn? Trade. Spice is.
It's a good town, except the magistrate. Yeah.
Do wonder what you guys trading.
Spices.
You see?
Do you
My
have
brain's
money?
coming alive because the Bart is
You say
about,
yes.
the Bart is about to do something stupid again.
How much money do you have?
And he just starts flashing his fingers up for how many he has.
The town was very generous. Loved our little skips.
What would you have need for spice?
You just want to see what spice is.
Spice is spice.
My friend's a very curious little fellow. He gets into trouble.
He goes over to one of the camels and he kind of opens up a sash and pulls up this goldish brown spice looking stuff that sparkles occasionally as it flows through his fingers.
Do I recognize it?
Want to go up and give it a sniff?
Sure.
Alright. Smells like the
Paprika.
same stuff from the one dude.
Do you remember seeing this stuff?
Yeah.
Do you remember seeing barrels of it?
And did you want to buy some?
You're not sure what it's for.
Sought after by
I holler
many
out from the dark. I want to buy some.
It seems there are more of you than what you've let on.
I look around at voices. Dude, were we followed? I kind of nudge your chin.
Quick kick Goo.
I come into the light.
Is there any more of you?
You say yes.
How many?
You say one.
You might as well come out as well.
I take the bolt out of the.
Oh, we lost Bruce.
Out of the
No.
crossbow, put it back in the quiver, hang it back over my shoulder, and I slowly get up.
Interesting. So, his phone might be dead. Hey!
Dragon came by and your character's dead.
Yep.
Rocks fell.
Yeah, right.
They shot you guys for some reason.
No, one of those sandworms that escaped Dune just swallowed all of us.
So, a vial of this is 200 gold.
A vial of that. And how many uses does one vial get?
3. 3 doses.
Damn. That would be. I don't know what type of kick it really gives, so.
Well, he said, let's see. 200. Well, we'll make it easy. It's 100 gold of dose. If you buy the 3 doses, they'll give it free a discount of the 200.
I'm gonna try to remember if that's something that was in a town a while back, where they were actually eating the kids. See if it resembles-
That's totally different game. That one was retconned. We never played it. Ravenloft when they were eating the kids.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh. Would I recognize it from the town? Maybe?
No. I mean, yeah, I guess it's the same stuff that the magistrate had.
I'll tell you what. I'll buy one vial from you.
200 gold, and you have 3 doses.
Alrighty.
And then let me know when you take the dose, and I'll let you know what it does.
Oh, I gotta take the dose before he lets me know what it does?
No, I will let you know what it does.
Okay. So
So what-
200 gold, right?
Yep.
Wait, you're not gonna tell him anything about that until after he takes it?
He doesn't. He's gotta look it up.
Yeah, because I don't know what
Oh,
it
I know
is
what it
yet.
does.
I just know it's
It allows you to be the best you can be.
yeah. Because when I sniffed it, I got a good whiff of it that one time, but I don't know exactly what it does yet.
Okay, I take a step forward around Goo and I'm partially blocking his left side.
Okay.
I'm putting a barrier between Goo and those two.
Okay. So, the spice
Must flow.
must flow.
And I say,
As he
Goo,
hands you over the vial.
Goo,
Thank you, sir.
stay behind me.
Now,
You're not sure what the big deal is with the dirt.
now, what is this new
As
stuff
you-
on the market?
Hold it and put the vial and it moves. The sparkles, it's a golden kind of dust, but the sparkles sparkle blue off of it from the light from the moon and the campfire.
Now, on my travels and
Mhm.
recollections, what I know of this,
Nope. Nobody knows of it.
I inquire a little bit more intriguedness on what the spice actually is called and
Spice is spice.
how does one produce this? I'm curious.
Not too long ago, there was a great quake. The sands shifted, and from beneath, the spice poured forth. Many have tried to harvest, many have failed. Only a select few are able to go in and get it and come out. And it seems that there is quite a lucrative business in it.
What are the side effects of it?
Couldn't tell you. Only the
You've
few that
never
can mine
used
it
You
aren't
never-
affected by it.
You're not affected? Yep. And how do you know if you're affected or not? 'Cause
Those that
I
are
like to gamble. I like to try-
effective usually end up taking so much that they end up dying.
Oh, so it's very addictive.
One could say. With power comes corruption, and with absolute power comes absolute corruption.
I've seen that many times. But it keeps you in business.
Oh, it does.
Well, I guess we should be trying to get going on now. I bid you adieu.
And adieu to you. Thank you for your business.
Thank you for your time.
And safe travels.
As to you. And, trying to get on everybody's side. I would, when you go to Dawn, be careful of the guards and the magistrate.
We know exactly how to deal with them.
With who?
Very well. The magistrate.
As it is,
Yeah,
there are
he's
more
not
of
fond
us
of me.
than there are of them, anyway.
You only see 2 of you.
I
Safe travels, my friend.
nod.
You see more?
Okay, roll perception just to see if I can look around. Okay.
Safe travel to you too.
18.
You see 2 people in 2 tents.
You see, you guys are good at hide and seek. You wonder who you are.
I'll look over and say thank you for the information you shared with us.
Carry on.
Hello.
He's gonna answer Goo.
Let us move. They start breaking down the tents.
So that's a no.
You wonder who you are.
Yeah, ask that.
We are the people of the sand.
Do you think that cool?
This is our home.
Now, is he human or
Humanoid.
elf? I mean, what kind of race would he be classified as?
Let's see. If I can find something in here.
And we're leaving them now, so like, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Go say bye.
Can I hand them both a ration?
You would. Oh, buggers. Ah. Your thing doesn't charge my phone at all.
Well, it's running a program and a microphone. I mean, what do you want? If I had the external source of the microphone, I'd be charging that a lot faster. But
So they
I want
look
everything in the
humanoid.
universe. I don't think I'm gonna get it done.
They roll. Let's see. What would it be to determine somebody's race, Bruce? What would you roll?
Well, if it's a race that people wouldn't normally know, it would either be
Arcana?
like history or arcana.
You guys can roll history / arcana.
Which one? Because I either have a +5 or a +3.
doesn't matter for me. I got a -1.
I got a 19.
No.
I got a 5.
Either way, I got an 18. So
So they look like Genasi's.
So, wait a second. So they look like blue?
No, Genasi. Kind of like blue, but
I'm about to
not
say.
as.
Not the shimmering, but
Yeah,
just
they're
the
not
phys-
blue.
Like
Blue
pale-
is blue.
Pale blue.
These are kind of like a reddish color hue in their skin.
Okay.
Do you think you guys look like red blue?
Red, blue. Interesting. Where's the cops?
Isn't that purple? Red and blue.
You gonna download all my stuff?
I mean, if I wanted to, I could. I guess.
All right. So.
Sometimes I don't want to, though.
All right.
Oh, look, 200 pictures of your kids.
What is What is this blue?
Goo had run in with a guy that looked kind of like you guys, and he was blue and inside a bottle.
Not quite.
He also tried to kill me.
Some of us have foul tempers, especially when people overstay their welcome.
I think it's time for us to leave.
Goo also remember he did this.
Then show them the gold wrists.
Interesting. So tell me, what is it that you cannot, or how is it that you acquired the wrists? Those cufflinks, so to speak?
Do you remember not wanting to die? And he said, okay, and, you almost die, and then that happened.
Okay, so they look at each other. They look at you. And they smile. And they say, then maybe you shouldn't die.
You wonder you know how fix.
Yes, yes we do.
Help you?
Are you willing to go through what you need to in order to be helped?
You think so? What Goo have to?
You have to die.
Goo do not want to die? Hence, scenario?
But the only way out of it is to die.
What happened? Goo wonder what happened to Goo if Goo die.
Then the curse will be lifted.
But Goo dead. Goo not like that.
No. But the curse would be lifted, and you'd be free from it.
What? Goo, you're cursed?
Do have long story.
Would you like to be free from your curse? We
Goo-
can perform a ritual for you.
We need to leave, Go. We're taking up valuable travel time from them and us.
Well, if it helps Goo
I'm
out.
not talking to you, Bart.
Oh, excuse me. Someone has something up their rear end. And I do say that out loud as I turn
And I look
away and
at you
walk
and
away.
go, you're on a short leash now. Go,
Yes,
we need to
Dad.
go.
Goo just kind of look back and forth real fast, like,
Goo think that's awkward. Anyway, Goo wonder if ritual, like, Goo live afterwards?
How powerful are you and your friends? And will the spice flow? You'll live.
Goo is mighty warrior.
he's gonna put his hand on his chest, or his fist on his chest. And assume that Captain Morgan stance, because, Napoleon hat.
So, what'll it be?
Goo wonder what you guys think.
That we need to leave.
I think. If,
And then I know, because neither of you know my story with Blue, so I go ahead
I
and.
don't know your story either, Goo.
No one
so
knows.
Oh, no one does? Okay, so I
You're
tell.
the original one.
Well, okay, so story time, and I tell you guys all the story of how I met Blue, not Blue want to die, fed him a horse, yada yada yada.
And how Blue gave everybody a wish, right?
Yes,
And yours was not to die.
yes.
And
No.
then you got stabbed, or what did you do?
I forgot exactly what happened, but
When you woke up, your AC increased by 1 and your movement by 5 reduced, and you had these gold bracelets on.
yeah.
now, how exactly are you cursed?
Goose just gonna walk up to you, grab the end of your sword, and just go ding 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 ding.
And it's not, it's his skin.
That's yours.
Goo say duh.
What's so bad about that? You're invincible, Goo.
he's turning into gold
Oh. Yeah.
every time he dies. I
So-
figured that out already.
Goo think he the slow one. Huh.
So I think
Yeah.
we should get him uncursed.
Goo, it's your choice. It is your life, your choice.
Goo wanna try? Goo protected by you guys?
I got your back, little buddy.
Goo say thank you.
Yep.
And I'm gonna walk up to Janasi and say,
Goo try ritual. Oh.
Roll perception.
all of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of
19.
us,
7.
Yeah, all of us, Bruce. Did you plan for this? I'm just curious.
No.
Okay, 18.
11.
As you kind of look in awe, you see the shimmer of swords on the crests of the dunes.
You guys are good.
And the one guy, L, comes and walks over and he grabs a table from inside the tent and pulls it out, sets it down, and he directs you over to it.
Okay.
Lay down.
Goo, kind of scared right now.
Lay down.
Alright, Goo's gonna go and lay down.
So you set and you lay down on the
Can I roll insight on the guy with the sword?
Go for it.
Okay. 21.
Stoic. Smiling.
Like evil smile or like...
About ready to get what he wants, kind of smile.
Oh.
Well, the way I look at it, like, we're completely surrounded, so there's nothing we can do.
So,
right
little
now.
one. To remove this curse, we will talk the price. Your service immediately following the ritual. Swear it that you will give us what we desire.
What do you desire?
What comes after the ritual?
Goo, wonder what you mean by service.
Swear it.
Goo, wonder what you mean by service.
We will lift the curse and you must give us what we want after the ritual.
Goo, wonder what that is.
What's to come?
Goo, wonder what's to come.
What we desire.
Goo, wonders what you desire.
Do you want the curse lifted or not?
Goo say yes, but
I got your back, Goo. I'll help you throughout the way.
ooh,
There's got to be a price, Gabe.
Always is.
Goo's just gonna like feebly hold up a couple rations.
What we desire. No more,
I
no
don't
less.
think it's rations, Goo.
Swear it on your God. Swear it on her.
Goo's gonna kind of look at him when he says that. I'm gonna roll insight again.
Goo, wonder how you know her.
Swear it.
Rolling perception.
I
20 nat.
What are you looking
I'll tell Goo
You
that.
see this? He's standing over, waiting.
Goo, I think.
Do I perceive anything
I think
in
we're
his
wearing
words or deeds that
our hospitality.
You're looking for insight, and honestly,
Okay.
you hear what you're hearing. He is wanting him to swear what comes next, that Goo will serve him and give him what he desires after the ritual.
Okay, I take a step away from Goo. It's your choice to Goo.
Whatever it is, we got your back.
No. Whatever it is, whatever it is. It's his decision, not ours.
Oh yeah, obviously, but we're along. I'm along for the ride.
Goo, do you really agree to an open contract without any clauses?
The curse will be lifted, and you will not have to live in fear of what is next.
Goo, not sure he can trust you.
By my blood. It has been spilled.
Goo only have to do one thing.
One.
And Goo's gonna kind of let his ears sink back, and he's gonna lay down on the table.
Swear.
Goo, promise. Goo, remember Priscilla saying not allowed to swear?
Then by the blood that has been spilled and the waters given back to the sons. And you see the other one do the same thing. And you see, that's it, because you can't really see the others. You see the shimmer of the swords, but that's it. You see him take and he puts his sword away and he pulls out a dagger. And he holds it right above your heart.
Nothing, guys?
And Goo, start rolling some death saving throws for me.
Oh, Jesus. Nat 20.
I hate you. All right. So
You did say Goo was a warrior.
this is great. Stab right in the heart, right? And you're like,
Goo not dead yet.
so he pulls it out, stabs you again. All right, so I was trying to make it dramatic. That just made it comedic.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
I'm sorry.
Goo think it tickled.
So everything fades. I mean, you're gone, right? All right. So you literally now are in the astral plane is now coming back to mind. You've seen this plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see the blurb of blue and purple and the blobs of floating, and you see the figure of Blue in front of you, and he's laughing. You wish not to die.
He was gonna start pinching himself.
You feel it.
Goo not dreaming. That's not good.
It has been millennia since I have felt the warmth of freedom. And because of you, it is now possible. And he raises his hands up, and the shackles from his hands come off. And they float over and just right onto you.
Oh, damn it.
And as it latches onto your wrists, you back up into life, right? And the dagger's been removed. And what you guys see on the table is pure beams of golden light coming from his wrists as these shackled bracers form around him. And Goo, you gain the spell Wish.
What?
One-time use.
Oh, boy.
And now, little one, for our deal.
Oh boy.
Goo very confused right now as to what exactly happened.
We wish to rule Dawn.
Roll what?
Ah.
I missed that. What did they wish?
To rule Dawn.
Oh, okay.
If I hear, since I'm there, I'll probably hear that, and I'll look around and I'll be like, I'm sure you guys have the manpower to rule it. Just take it for yourself. Damn.
No, it must be given. Back to what is ours.
Ah! So, are you the group that are attacking the trade ships? By any chance?
Give us what we have asked.
They are.
So after he asked that, can I roll perception? Stare it up, insight, see if he's...
Yeah.
Okay. 5.
He's got you. Grant us our wish, boy. you will live. As we have promised.
I'm overhearing this, right? Go. You took an oath.
You did?
Yes, you did. You swore to give him what he wanted. And he's doing what it seems that you want.
I raise my hand. Excuse me. How can he give you Don?
Goo confused too. What you mean?
Make it happen now.
Maybe they want Dawn Breaker.
And he points his
I need to
sword.
write something down.
Huh?
I need to write something down.
All right.
Uh-oh, we got private notes getting passed.
No, it's
Yeah.
something that, please hold on to everything until I'm done writing.
Okay.
You write fast, right? This took a turn I was not expecting. Jesus.
It's an interesting,
Yeah, I'll say. Jesus.
but gotta make sure we don't retcon it. Make sure we are
I ain't supposed to look at you.
metagame it.
Give us a wish, boy.
We
The power
wish
is
you a
in you.
Merry Christmas. We wish.
Do not cheer, understand.
If you do not grant me
I
my
take 2 more
wish,
steps back.
then you will be bound by your newfound freedom to life eternal in chains and torment.
Goo's still confused by what you're talking about. Goosey blue, Goosey bunch of things, Goosey shackle, Goo
The
gets snapped.
genie
I raise
has
my hand
passed
again.
his powers
Excuse
onto
me.
you.
Are you saying he can grant your wish?
He must. He is bound to it by oath.
Repeat what you just said before that. before
Okay,
you said
that is the golden bracelet still on Goo's wrist?
Oh yeah.
Can we back up for a second? Repeat what you said.
The genie has granted you the powers to do what I have said. It has been told in many a generations, and it goes back in lore forever.
Goo and lore?
Not you, the genies.
Oh.
Hey, Goo.
So yes, you now.
Goo. The story that you told us about Blue, the genie, giving you and your companions a wish each. I think that's what he's commenting about.
I wish you to be
That
free.
you're able to give him a wish for your freedom from the curse.
Oh.
That's what I'm assuming.
How?
My note now.
Huh?
Read the note.
The note says dawn equals freedom, life, and light.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Elaborate.
Okay. When he just said what he said, that gets me to think. Goo could free them. He'll be free too. Hold on, listen to me.
I just thought it sounded funny, but I'm not going to tell you because that would make it funny and not
Hey,
funny for me.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Hold
genie.
on.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Give me 1 sec. Wife's calling finally. Bruce, give me a sec.
No cliffhanger.
Hey. So did. All right, cool. But did what's her name get a hold of you? What's her name's mom? Did she pick up? Oh, gotcha. Because she came to the church, couldn't get a hold of you. She went to the other church. She's trying to find you.
How would I wish you free?
Goo has no idea.
Out of character, though.
Goo has no idea. Will has no idea.
So
This is a new one on me too, dude.
gotcha.
So-
All right, so you got in contact with her mom? Everything's good? All right, cool. Then I'll take the garbage out. We're good. I love you, and I'll talk to you later.
They can't be in the light.
Bye.
That's what I'm thinking.
They live in a desert. What do you mean they can't be in the light?
They camp at night. Is it daytime yet?
No, it's nighttime.
Nighttime. We see them at night, not in the day.
Hey, sorry about that.
Nope, that's fine.
We wish to rule dawn.
Why?
It was us.
You want to hear a story?
Long ago, in the age of the genies and the genasi, we roamed the deserts free, without any kind of suffering or hardships, or turmoil. Then man came and built his cities and casted us aside. We want it back.
You wonder why they cast you aside.
Who knows? Scared? They don't know, so they fear.
Yeah, I can understand that. Now, have you recently been in said city?
We go all the time, but it's not theirs, it's ours.
No, I understand that, but it's clearly run down. You know how humans are. They build and take all the resources, destroy what's there.
They've destroyed the desert and the river as well.
Why not Goo just make you new city that's nicer and new?
It is not our home. We want our home back.
If we make a bigger city,
Our wish was asked. The oath was taken. It is give or die. Simple as that.
may I talk to Goo for a second?
No. Give it now or die.
You promise not hurt anybody if Goo do this?
The blood has been spilled.
I whisper to Goo, why not just relocate Dawn?
Goo's not clever.
Well, I whisper that to you.
Like he can't hear it.
No.
Jesus, dude.
Hi.
Well, I would have went right by his ear.
All right.
Goo wonder what happened to people in Dawn if Grant thing.
They will be allowed to leave and go to their homes.
Goo thought that was their home.
They took it from us. It is not their home. They can go back to the lands from which they came.
Goo have idea. So, Goo do the second city thing, and then you kick everyone out to that city, and you take the original city. Eh?
We wish to rule dawn.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, so
We wish to rule dawn.
Goo make city called Dawn 2, like 10 miles away from it. And everyone that lives there now go to that city, and you get Dawn.
So you would destroy more of our lands.
Goo just trying to make all parties happy.
We want what was ours.
Goo give you what you get.
They go back to their lands. Stop negotiating and give us our wish.
As far as I'm concerned, Goo has the power.
I'm stepping 30 feet away from everything.
I'm already backed up.
I'm backing up.
You're making demands, which I understand.
So you guys back up and you're greeted by two people behind you with swords as you back into them.
Hey, it was his agreement with y'all, not mine.
Or mine.
Goo's gonna roll his eyes, just go.
I'm staying by
Goo,
Goo's side.
Goo remember how Blue treat him with wishes. So, Goo, go ahead and grant wish.
And Goo's gonna raise his hands and wiggle his fingers, and he's going to cast wish. It's gonna modify it a bit though. So he's going to give the land back to the Genasi, and they are going to be the rulers of Dawn. But in the process, the people of Genasi are going to have a duplicate city that now floats on the back of a giant turtle that he remembers Priscilla telling him a story about.
The people of Genasi?
I'm sorry, the people of Dawn.
Okay. So.
Because he remembers a story of her telling about basically a, what's it called?
Giant tortoise type of thing.
Yeah, and like a snow globe that's on the back of a tortoise.
So.
That's a complete duplicate of Dawn.
So you mirrored Dawn
Yes.
onto the back of a tortoise.
Yes.
That travels.
That
and
travels.
You teleported everybody in Dawn into that.
Yes.
And where is the tortoise now?
The tortoise is floating, I guess, next or near the shore of Dawn.
In the water.
Yes.
Okay. The wish is done, and
Clarification. Unless I'm wrong, turtles can go in the water.
Yeah, that's why it's in like a giant snow globe thing.
Tortoises don't do water.
is it a turtle or a tortoise?
Oh, I'm sorry, turtle. You know what I meant. It's a story.
So-
it's a
okay,
kid's
it's a
story.
turtle. Okay.
I forget what the actual story is. It's an actual kid's story.
Okay.
Okay, so a turtle.
This is getting weird.
Coming from Mick, that's bad.
You cast the wish. And as you cast the wish, you're bound, and these cuffs, they glow, the wish comes true, and a lamp forms under you.
Oh, so I shouldn't have cast the wish. Damn it! I was tricked.
As you see this lamp, you get spun around and the world starts spinning. And you go in. You end up in a room with cushions and stuff like that.
And since I'm literally right next to Goo, I never left his side. I picked the lamp up.
Okay, so you grab the lamp.
And I rub it.
And you spin out. And
You getting dizzy?
and you're whole. You're not like half flowery or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then what do you do?
Now, do I get like 3 wishes or something like that?
Goo.
Almighty Goo in the bottle.
Goo, very confused again. And still dizzy. Goo sitting down.
I sit down on the ground.
Oh. Oh.
Goo pukes. Because I rolled a 4.
Do I get 3 wishes since you are now a genie?
Do not know.
Wish for Goo to be free.
You're not sure how this whole process works. This all new.
Ting, ting, ting.
What I know?
Do not want.
So I'm going to start trying to gnaw on them.
What would it be under?
Lore.
History?
So history, arcana.
That would be a 19.
Yeah, I mean, genies, lamp, wishes. Genies are usually evil. Wishes are usually twisted.
Okay. But I want to know how many wishes I get.
Usually comes in threes.
Usually 3. Okay. As my first wish, I wish for the Genasi and whatever just happened to be reversed.
While you're still in the presence of the Genasi.
Yes.
Okay.
My second wish.
Before you get that out of your mouth,
Oh my god, dude.
roll initiative.
Do I roll initiative 2 or am I. Okay.
19.
All right. You're going to roll initiative? Roll initiative, Bruce.
23.
19 plus some dirty 20
19
plus.
14.
for Gar, 14 for Bruce. What was it for you?
19.
19, and you was
23.
23 for Goo, and you said you were
19 plus.
19 plus initiative.
This whole time, Goose was just thinking, like, I want to see the turtle. Because he loved that story.
Plus 2, so I get 21.
21. All right, so he says, I wish for what the Genasi just wished for to be reversed. Completely.
My second wish, all in the same sentence.
I haven't granted it yet. He started initiative first. I gotta use an action to do it first.
So,
Wow.
This is gonna be real interesting. This is gonna be a game of keep Goo alive. And
This
You're
ought
up.
to be good.
all right, Goo's gonna grant the wish because I'm bound by
Those
it.
two stars.
he said reverse it. So now the Genasi own the turtle.
Yes.
But did he specify exactly?
Initiative combat over then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just said they're on the turtle.
No, they're not on the
Did he
turtle. They own the
specify
turtle.
exactly what Genasi?
Now, did you granted the wish that they owned Dawn and that everybody in Dawn was teleported to the turtle?
Yes, and a
You
duplicate
did
of Dawn.
not say that the Genasi were teleported to Dawn. The Genasi are
Yes,
still in front of you.
correct.
Yes. So,
But if I
you
reverse,
said you reversed it. That just means that either A, you reverse the whole thing altogether, like the wish never was granted, period. So, do you do that?
I got a better idea.
No.
Hold on. Is that what you do, or do you
I
reverse it in the sense of
In the sense of
the Genasi get the turtle?
Genasi gets the turtle.
Okay, because there's a huge thing. Because if you would have said, I reversed the wish, then the wish never happened, and he's not bound to the lamp, and you'd get no wishes.
Right.
Damn it!
Sucks
Hear
for
me
you.
out. Hear me out.
So,
if I can finish this
They get the
up-
turtle. They know they get the turtle. And
And now they're pissed again.
yeah, they're pissed at you guys. And they're ready to kill you.
Technically, they're pissed at me.
So now it's Scourge's turn.
To do what?
Exactly.
Take your pick.
I'm just standing there looking
He's
at
like,
those two
I
guys.
wish that you reversed that wish and put them on the turtle. And the Genasi are like, what?
What in Hades are you two doing?
I give you a wink.
Do not have a
And I'm shaking my
choice.
head. And then I blurt out, you're doing it again. You almost got us killed. Twice.
You have weird urges that feel like you have to pee, and if I don't do it,
My brain
it
is
gets
telling
really
me-
bad.
This is number 2.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm just looking over at these guys and I'm going, I have no clue what the hell they're doing.
So you're just holding action?
I'm just going, I'm
All right.
walking away from this mess.
Gotcha. They don't let you.
And I go, why
Mick,
can't I leave?
Mick, there's a thing called a defensive stance you can take that boosts your AC a little bit. I suggest you take that.
Defensive
Defensive stance, yeah. I think it boosts your AC by 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might as well prepare a spell while I'm at it.
Gar, you're up. What are you gonna do now?
I wish the Nazi. I wish they completely forget about us and everything that they know about us.
It's not a bad idea. But
Okay. Got it. Bruce, you're up.
And I see these wishes coming true. Or being,
You see Goo's bracers glow, and then he's like, oh, tinglies.
You have to pee.
And here's my question. Did he specifically say which Genasi?
The one.
No, he did not just now.
The one.
He
that
did
are-
not. He just said, I wish that the Genasi would forget about us.
The ones that are in front of us.
No, too late.
That's where I was going.
Bruce, quit giving him ideas. What's wrong with you?
I said the ones that are here.
No, you said Genasi.
The
You
one-
wish that the Genasi would forget us and all of our existences, something like that.
I love that we record stuff because this is going to be pulled back later.
Which in turn would be all of them.
Yes, all of them.
Every single one, including the ones in front of us.
The very first wish.
No, the first wish was that he just reversed the wish that happened before. And who owned what property?
But which wish?
The property wish. Land ownership.
Specifically worded that way?
That's what he said. He said, I wish that the reversed ownership was happening. They own the turtle and the other ones own the land back.
Alright.
That's what he said. Because I was going to catch him on that one too.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to let Goo twist it. I'm going to twist it.
Well, because the bard keeps mouthing off wishes.
Yes.
This is jacked up.
Bracelets glowing real bright. I'm backing away even more.
you go to back up, and you're bumping into a dude.
Just like I did.
Oh, there's still two of them behind me?
There's one behind you, one behind Scourge.
Oh, I'm like, excuse me,
And he goes,
that bard's dangerous. I mean, I'm friends with y'all. I just got through buying some stuff from y'all.
I love how you guys play off that you're not in a party that you showed up with. All right, so Bruce, I mean, are you going to do anything?
No, I'm just trying to back away still.
So, all right, and then to that accord, it's their turn. So there's 4 of them in front of you guys. Let's see. What's your AC?
Oosh.
16.
Gars.
But my wish didn't come true.
It's per action,
Oh.
you idiot, and it's not his turn.
I was gonna say, I have no action. Like I have a turn, but it's like I can't do
You can't do
anything.
anything. You have to grant the wish.
This is jacked up. I hope you're happy with yourself.
I am very happy.
Now, can I ready a dodge?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I do.
What type of speech is a free act? Well, I guess you're making a
I'm
wish.
looking at the wrong thing, that's why. That's funny. So, it was either this or make you totally NPC, and I didn't want to kill you off right early. And this is more fun.
Well, after a year and a half, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Alright. What's your AC?
16.
16, and this is a +6 to hit, and that's going to hit. So he is going to do 5-foot reach, 1d6 + 3 or 6 damage. So 6 damage. Target must make a DC Constitution saving throw or take 24 poison damage on a failed save. So give me a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
All right, good for you. You take 12 points of that. 6, and 12 is 18 points of damage.
Now, even if I ready a dodge?
Dodge. I'm trying to think what dodge does. Rolls it at disadvantage, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, he still hits.
Okay. So how
All
much?
right.
How many points?
18. And then the next one is going to do the same thing. That misses, though. The next guy's going to go after you. What's your AC?
19.
So an 18 and a 19 definitely hits because there's a +6 to each one of those. So roll Constitution saving throw.
You a victim in all this?
Sorry.
22.
22, so you succeed. So you take 12, 18 points of damage.
Uncanny dodge it.
Can you uncanny dodge poison? I don't think so.
It half attacks.
Only, but it's only for attacks directed right at him.
It's you get hit with 1d6 piercing damage, and the target must make a Constitution saving throw or take 24 poison damage, or half on a failed save, or on a successful save. So you can't half of it poison.
If the poison's from the
Yeah,
weapon,
so you would uncanny dodge. You'd take 3 points of damage plus the 12 points of poison.
So how many am I getting hurt then?
Are you gonna uncanny dodge it? I mean, I wouldn't. You're gonna get 18 points of damage. as opposed to 14. No.
So I'm taking 14.
If you uncanny dodge, you take 14 points of damage. If you don't, you take 18 points.
So uncanny dodge it then.
Okay, then uncanny dodge it.
I'm confused by what's going on here. Okay.
So 14 points of damage.
You
Okay.
gotta read the description of uncanny dodge.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's for the attack, right? Not the poison, because the poison's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I believe
You
so.
can't
Yeah.
you can't dodge that.
Okay.
No.
So, all right. So that was that attack. Here's the other one. 12 plus 6 is 18. You got an armor class of
19.
19. I miss.
I'm alive.
All right. Against you, 2 is definitely not going to hit. 15 hit you. What's your armor class, Scourge?
16.
That doesn't hit. Bruce,
Yeah.
does a 16 hit you?
No.
All right, and definitely that doesn't hit you. All right, so they end their turn. We're back at the top of the round. Goo, guess what you get to do? Shoo!
Yeah. What
They forgot about you.
do you mean? You just hit me with whatever.
No, that was my wish. That
Yeah,
they
you had to
forgot
you
about
literally
us
have-
and everything.
Yeah, you have to.
Okay, well I
Grant
cast
the wish,
wish
so
and
yeah,
grant the
boom.
wish. Yeah.
All right. Scourge, you're up. Somebody just stabbed you in the back.
Yeah, it failed, right?
Yes, it missed you.
I made the wish, and yeah, they forgot all about us. They don't know what we're doing.
Speech is
Yeah,
a
but Mick's character wouldn't know that.
speech is a free action. I'm gonna let him know.
Yeah, and I said that wish out loud, and Goo just made the wish. So Scourge, don't do nothing. I'm telling you, don't trust me for once.
Don't trust you for once?
Trust me for once.
Oxford comma.
Trust me.
Yeah, right. Commas, they make a world difference.
Okay, so I'm going to do this.
Eating at grandma's or eating grandma. Or something like
Exactly. Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
I'm ready to respond. I'm going to wait.
that. You chilling? Like the villain that you are?
No, I'm extremely pissed off.
Yeah,
And
guys.
they got second place. He's got third place.
All right, so you're holding your action.
Barely, yeah.
Okay. Bruce, what are you up to?
I'm still sitting there pleading to the two that swung at me. Hey, I told you I'm not with the part.
I'm going to let him up.
Okay. All right, so it's top of the round. Gooch, you're up.
I granted the wish. She should have been able to go again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you granted the wish at the top of the round. Bruce, we just went through the whole round. They did.
Yeah, but he was going
I-
before me. That's why I keep on having to perform wish. You went out of order.
I didn't. I went literally down the order.
Then
It went from Goo, you granted the wish, to Scourge. He held his action. Oh, now, yeah,
Yeah.
you can talk.
I'm about to say.
Or
yeah.
do an action.
Now,
I wanted to skip him. Leave me alone.
did they completely forget everything? They don't know what they're doing?
That, they just, boom, and they were like standing there for a second.
Goo, I wish for you to be free.
Go say thank you.
Okay. So, ching, ching.
Well, I gotta wait till my turn to cast it. So,
pretty
am I
much.
next? Okay.
All right, so you say that right now. The Genasi are like, hey, who the hell are you guys?
Hey.
And did you just say, I wish for you to have been, what's going on with that? Let me roll perception. All right. So, you're a genie. You have a lamp.
Had.
Give us the lamp.
What's it worth?
We're still in Tornor, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So Garwished, Bruce, you said held. You're still like, whoa, hey, hold on. They're going to essentially try to take the lamp from you at this point.
How's this? I'll make a trade.
What?
I've heard that you guys are selling some good herb, and I like to try some herb for this lamp.
Sure.
And we'll be on our way, and you carry on with your way.
I haven't done the wish. Oh my god.
All the spice we have for the lamp.
If you turn me into an NPC, I swear to God.
Do I at least get a little try of said stuff to make sure it's not a fake?
Fair enough. Fair enough. They'll take their turn to go and grab the spice and everything. Goo, it is now your turn.
I cast the wish.
Blam. Okay. Cha-ching, cha-ching, clank, clank. Lamp disappears.
Are my wrists normal?
They are. The chains actually fell off. The everything.
I'm holding. What?
Just like in
Oh.
Aladdin. So we can get demonetized.
I like how you
I'm
did that.
free! Huh?
Demonetized.
Yeah.
I would say that it's not worth the blood red penny, but they don't exist.
So Scoot's gonna be super happy and start poking himself like,
Trickery!
I don't know what happened. I'm gonna try to do my performance.
Mm-hmm.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Like, literally astonished. I have no idea what's going on.
Who are you people? How did you wind up here?
We're mere travelers.
You have had a genie. Something has happened. What has transpired?
I kind of let him know that my friend was cursed. From kind of giving his story, acting like it was our story. And yeah, we just had one wish, didn't know about it.
Fools.
Why are you upset?
because he rolled bad.
No, why are you upset?
You have had a genie and you let it slip through your hands.
I didn't realize it was a genie.
You know what's funny is they actually still have a floating turtle city.
You're welcome. Do they recall
I
that?
just don't know why. So you've created a whole backstory and everything just now.
Why, thank you.
Yes. And they're like, yeah, we've lived in this city for years.
You wonder how you get to it.
It's always on the move, up and down the river. And yet now we know how the ships are being destroyed, right? Giant turtle with a floating city.
Oh my god.
You've created your own story.
Oh no, do we have to kill the turtle?
Wow.
That's so perfect.
There is a giant turtle monster in here.
I'm not going to go after it. It's got a city on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That worked out
And
pretty
it
well.
is named Isle of the Dawn.
And I might throw the bard to the turtle, but as far as that goes,
Oh, Isle of
I
the
told
Dawn.
you to trust me.
we're not out of it yet.
Oh, would you look at the time? We really must be going.
How much time? How much night has passed?
Now here's a question,
A half,
Wait a minute, I got one first.
a half the amount.
and this is for y'all to ponder on. What happened to the city of Dawn?
It's nothing.
The city of Dawn has been in. How should I put this?
On the back of her turtle forever.
No, that is the Isle of Dawn.
Oh, okay.
The city of Dawn has been the human infestation that has plagued our lands forever. And we have found a way to use them to our benefit. Eventually, we will take back what is rightfully ours.
You ever think about making peace with them?
How can you make peace with invaders?
Give them a choice they can't refuse.
And what is that?
Set them aside and regain your city and help them build their own.
Anywhere on our lands is ours.
Didn't say on your lands.
Goo wonder if you want that part back, why don't you give them the Turtle City?
Humans are stubborn. They won't give what they have taken.
Now, I realize your history and your background.
What do you know of it, Elf?
That you said Isle of Dawn.
Thankfully, none of you guys are humans, by the way.
Yeah. The invaders.
The one time that actually helps.
The invaders took your land. Now, the people that are living there are long descendants, so they may be easier to negotiate and make deals, trades, and start.
We will get what is ours. Part now, you foolish idiots, before you die in this place.
Very
The
well.
sand takes what is it.
Hold on. We're not your enemy. I don't blame you if you want to kill all of them. But a little mercy and compassion go a long way.
What do you think we're doing now?
They're letting us go.
We're talking about those that have seized your land.
I start walking and kind of nudge Goo.
Why you push Goo?
Think about the word compassion. They may have had none for you, which I believe happened, but to return that in exchange for what you received, there's a way to get them out of there without killing
May
all
the
of them.
desert sands wash over them.
I think it's time
Hey,
we
quick
made
question.
it.
Can I reach out my hand to you?
What's south of here?
He shakes it and it's warm, very warm. South of here is a human outcropping. And then
Outcropping,
of
is that
that,
what you said?
yeah. And beyond that, past the dune sea is the, what did I say it was? Like a Stonehenge type deal thing?
I don't know. Goo was having Goo was having a bit of a crisis at that time, so
No, I didn't say it with these guys. It
No.
was when you guys were looking at the maps and everything else in the city.
no. Hold on.
I don't remember.
Yeah, there's an
Yeah,
outpost.
because I don't want to take notes. Yeah.
There's an outpost, and then beyond that, there's like a citadel or a Stonehenge of some sort, or a mountain.
I think you said it was a mountain range or something.
About how many days travel?
If you can get a sand skiff, about a week.
Well, we ain't got a sand skiff, but
Well, they sell them at the outpost.
Yeah, what the cost?
No, we don't need them.
okay. How long till we get to the outpost?
A couple days to the south.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Continue on our way.
So you guys head about maybe a couple more hours away from this area to the south as they pack up and head north. And it becomes dawn again. And you guys have to settle in for the rest. And we will actually end the campaign night here.
No, not yet. I'm walking over the bar and I sucker punch him as hard as I can in the side of the head.
All right.
Roll for it.
Roll for contact.
I warned you as I walk up to
Do
him.
you allow PvP?
9 plus 2 is 11.
You miss.
Yeah, you don't hit him. So you go to swing on him, and he's like, "Hup," goes to pick up something, and you're like,
And I'm like, dude, really?
You almost got us killed again.
I told you to trust me.
Before that, you almost got us killed. You
well,
needed,
like
you
how
needed to stay
everybody has
back.
wishes, and they just wish for stupidest stuff. Didn't James? Wasn't he on the last wishes too?
Yes.
Then I look at you, I just shake my head.
But
Didn't he wish
this-
for something stupid again too?
Horse of the cart, I believe.
No, that was Ethan.
Oh, that's right.
What did
No.
you wish for?
To know what my father was doing, and he got the mirror.
He's there. He took my mirror out of my backpack and just showed it.
Oh yeah, that's right. He goes, "Oh yeah, here you go." That's funny.
But you do realize I stopped the fight.
That's great.
Redid their wish
Most powerful spell in the whole game, and I've
caused
used it
that,
multiple times.
and
in this
I
campaign
said
to
goo free.
perfectness.
Keep in mind I'm Dragonborn. I gotta tell her.
Oh, I know.
I will admit that was great.
But see,
Did you get any, after I told you stood up, did you do something like this?
Blue's free, by the way.
I thought it was free already.
No, he was out of his prison. There's a difference.
but I
Well, I think he'd be
A part
grateful
of
to me
me-
if anything.
should have wished for something else, thrown the lamp over to
Well,
you guys.
again, I don't think he's vindictively going to come after me at least.
I figure goo.
The first and
being
second thing that you did was appropriate.
Oh,
What you were doing before that pissed me off.
All right.
I wanted Goo to keep talking with them to get more information and answers.
Gotcha.
You
So-
understand? I'm telling you this in the game.
Yeah.
it's funny because like,
I'm still recording, by the way. Just
yeah, no, you're good. It's funny because like originally, I did have a thought process and a plan, and you guys were going in that direction, and this was going to help aid you in your quest of going there. And Goo happened to like throw the genie crap out there, and I'm just like, oh come on.
Why didn't you wish us out of the desert?
There was that would backfire.
We would have went back to Dawn.
Either that or back to
Wessex.
Wessex, yeah.
No, it would have been back to, well, depending on how he put it, but
Well, Dawn's considered the edge of the desert, so it'd been like Wessex or something like that. I hear Suffolk, Northumbria. Send you to the ice, the wall, the king of the north. All right.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh man, I'll tell you that later. Hold on. So you guys literally changed the storyline by those wishes. And I'm gonna have to play that out like that. So that was perfect. Sandboxing to its extreme, and
For better or for worse?
and so I've got to come up with the giant turtle as your primary.
I'm gonna have to look at some of those dollar stores and see if I can find a turtle about this big.
So this is huge. It's got a city on its back.
Well, you know why I asked what the very first wish that the bard made about the specifics of it, right?
Oh yeah,
I realize I'm going to have to get with Kira,
yeah.
and because I keep on making these references to these stories. That's not to cut you off, Chris. I apologize.
No.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to make a list for Goo, so when I make a stupid story reference, I keep on pulling from the same 20 stories and just keep on rolling my D20 for it.
That's awesome. So what were you saying, Bruce?
Here's the specifics of that very first wish.
Oh yeah.
Okay? He didn't specify exactly which genasi.
No,
Okay?
so
Said
he
genasi.
just on the very, very first wish that he did, he specified that he wanted the original wish to be reversed of the ownership of the cities.
yep.
Wait a second. So that what was the wording of the second wish then?
That
the
all the
gen-
Genasi, that the Genasi, not all Genasi, just the Genasi would forget about you guys and what you were doing.
I was gonna say in that case, Goo doesn't even remember me, or Blue wouldn't remember me at all.
That is true.
Oh, so I'm good then.
Okay.
Huh? But Blue is a genie, not Genasi.
Yeah.
I thought Genasi was a genie.
No, it's an offshoot.
No.
It qualifies.
That's like saying he's a dragon.
I'd look that up. All right, say bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.